Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today is such a boring, cloudy, ugly day, but it's my day off. It's kind of like a self-care day today, so I guess it's kind of nice that that it's cloudy and kind of chill and I can sit outside and I guess like relax a little bit. But it's like so dark. I don't even think it's gonna rain. Like that's the weird thing. I keep waiting to see. No, it's literally just cloudy. Like there's no rain on the forecast. It's just a dark, gloomy day. Yeah, I just finished up. Is this done? No, this is drying. Okay, so my dishwasher is drying. I'm making some lunch until now, you guys. It is 3 p.m. I'm just now about to have my first meal of the day. I haven't even been like hungry. Like I didn't really wake up hungry. I just had coffee and that was it, and I just haven't been in the mood to eat. I'm about to start my cycle, so I feel like that's why I'm kind of just low in energy, just low and I kind of feel the cramps like creeping in, so that's why I went ahead and made some food so that I can take my Aleve, because there's nothing worse than taking Aleve on an empty stomach. Yeah, it should be rolling in like probably today or tomorrow, but I kind of feel like it's gonna be today at any point now. Just making something really small because it's so late in the day, and it's gonna run into like my dinner, because when I have a big lunch at this time, like then I'm not hungry for dinner and then I end up eating late dinner. Yeah, I'm just gonna make a super small little like bite of something. I'm gonna make like a small little piece of chicken, and then I just put like a couple fries in the oven. But yeah, it is just, but yeah, it's basically a chill day. I'm just letting my body like relax. Like I said, it's kind of that time this week, so you know, I do want to soak in the tub today. You guys, I worked out on Monday and I am so sore. Today's Wednesday, like I said, so 2 days later. I was actually sore yesterday, but today it's like even worse. Like my knees, my entire thigh area, my butt isn't really that sore. No, it's not that sore. It's really just my thighs. I haven't worked out in the longest. Like I can't even tell you when was the last time I actually did like a workout that's not like, you know, walking or things like that. Yeah, of course, I feel like I kind of overdid it on Monday, but you know, I'm trying to get back to it. Trying to get back into some type of cardio. Yeah, like I don't really want to call it a workout. I'm just trying to incorporate more cardio and sweating. Like I want to do something that's just getting me sweating to like, you know, get rid of toxins and things like that. Now I also have to take these balloons down. These little balloons. Here, I'm gonna have to use this one because my other pot, I guess, is drying. Oh man, I don't think, oh, I have a little tiny bit. All right, this will be enough. I have like a little drop of olive oil left. Oh, that was actually a lot. Oh my God. I thought nothing was gonna come out of that bottle, but that was actually too much olive oil for this little piece of chicken I'm about to make. But yeah, I have to take the balloons down probably today, because tomorrow's like tomorrow's the first day of June, so my birthday month is officially over, guys. So I think it's time to let the balloons go. Made the chicken Alfredo yesterday, so I had a lot of chicken left over, so I seasoned this one a different way, and there's just like so much in there. So probably between like tomorrow I'm at the spa, so I can actually cook some of this and then take it for lunch tomorrow. How much time is left there? All right, I'm gonna be right back because I'm gonna put my hair up and turn on the vent thing, which is a new thing. New situation going on here, a little home improvement project. That is a new vent system. Basically, if you open up those doors, like the whole tube goes up there, and then that vents out through the attic to the exterior. So yeah, I just used it for the first time yesterday, and I did see a difference. Guys, so it is Monday. So it's Monday today. I don't know if this is a new vlog. So yeah, I don't know if this is a new vlog or if I'm finishing. Did I already do a clip? I don't know, but welcome back to a new clip or a new vlog. So yeah, today is Monday. I'm about to kind of freshen up, do a little bit of self-care. So the first thing that I want to do is condition my hair just a little bit. I have it curly right now. I curled it on Friday night. Yeah, so I curled it Friday night, and today is Monday. So the curls are kind of like stretched out. I just want to take it down, moisturize my hair, hydrate it, oil up my ends, and maybe retouch my curls. I'm not sure, because tomorrow I'm at the spa, so I don't really need to like redo my hair. I kind of just want to moisturize it and, you know, freshen up my hair a little bit. And then yeah, just like a few things, like self-care things. It's kind of chilly, so I threw my robe on, and yeah, as soon as I put my robe, I'm like, oh, it's giving self-care. I actually need to go and get my nails done. They are so long. They're still like, you know, the polish and everything is still good, but this length is already kind of getting in the way, and I have one that is broken. So I'm gonna have to go tomorrow because my nail tech isn't there on Mondays, which it would have been perfect to go and do my nails today, but she's not there. So I need to look at my spa schedule and see if I can squeeze that in for tomorrow. So yeah, we're gonna head to my bathroom, and then I'm also gonna chit chat and do my, what did I want to call it? Things I've outgrown for my 20s now that I am officially in my 30s. I was actually gonna sit down and do like a sit down video. I had the office like ready. I had the ring light out, the tripod. I'm like, this is gonna be a sit down video. But you know what? I just love a good old chit chat vlog style, and that's just how I like to chat. So so I figured I would just kind of go through that while I was conditioning my hair and kind of doing my self-care. But before we go to my bathroom, I wanted to show you guys the menu. Today, we're making pork chops with rice, beans, and a tomato salad. Tomorrow this is breaded chicken. So breaded chicken, rice, salad, and sweet plantain. Wednesday, we have salmon, asparagus, and like an oven roasted potato. Thursday, I'm making a beef stir fry, vegetables, and rice. So that's kind of like, y'all know, like just like a stir fry kind of thing. Friday, spaghetti bolognese, garlic bread, and salad. I haven't made spaghetti bolognese in like probably over a month. So it's been a while. And then Saturday, this is just like a grilled, y'all know what kind of salad is. That is just like a grilled, you know, grilled meat steak. Grilled steak on the barbecue, because I'm probably gonna have meat left over from Thursday. So yeah, that's why that ended up happening that way, because the way that, so like when I bought you know, I like to separate it and put it in the freezer, but I bought, y'all know I like that meat from Costco. It's called flap steak. So yeah, I use that now for any time I want to eat like red meat. Like that's the kind of beef that I make everything with. So stir fries. Honestly, like I don't really cook steak in the house like all that much unless we're grilling on the barbecue. Like that's really the only kind of red meat, unless I'm making like a beef and potatoes kind of thing. But as far as like steak, I don't usually ever cook like in the house. The way that I did it, or this is the way I always do it when I go to Costco, and we basically just like separate it and put enough, you know, to grill. But when it's on the grill, there's always like a bunch in here, because usually when we're grilling, like, you know, I'm inviting people over, like my parents come over, or it's some kind of like, you know, weekend grilling thing. Yeah, I always separate and put like a lot in there. So because I'm gonna have to defrost that one, because this time we forgot to make a separate little Ziploc of the stir fry, which I do that whenever we buy the meat. Like we'll cut up little pieces and freeze it like already ready for a stir fry, but we didn't do that this time. So I'm gonna have to defrost that whole entire Ziploc, and it's probably gonna be like way too much for just like a stir fry dinner. So whatever's left over from that packet, then we'll just grill it on Saturday. So yeah, that is the menu. So as y'all saw, I like to try to do 2 days of fish. I had fish yesterday, so the next fish day is Wednesday, which is salmon. So I like to do like 2 days of fish. I try to only do like 1 day of red meat. So that's either, you know, grilling, a stir fry, beef and potatoes, like ground beef meal. And then, so yeah, this week is actually 3 red meats, because the spaghetti bolognese is gonna be ground beef in there, so that's a lot. But yeah, it's usually not like that. And then let's see, I have 1 day of chicken, and then pork I honestly only do like once every 2 weeks. Like we haven't had pork in a while. So usually if there's not like a pork, then maybe sometimes it'll be like 2 days of some type of chicken. And this is all like dinner stuff, because then for lunch, it's just lunch kind of just varies. Like if I have leftover, because now again, the other thing that I've done is like separate my chicken. And yeah, the chicken little bags are bigger now. So it's not only like, you know, a one dinner, usually not enough for like just one dinner. Like I'll put enough to make dinner and then have pieces left over that I can then cook for lunch and make like a salad, a wrap, you know, whatever, something small. So yeah, that is done. I already have the pork out because that's what we're gonna have today. Pork chops. I actually love pork chops. Like I'm not big on eating pork. The only kind of pork I eat is like that, like a pork loin tender. I mean, a pork loin chop, or a actual like the pork tenderloin oven roasted. Oh my God, that's really good. That's like a holiday meal. But yeah, I don't eat pork all that much, but I'm excited to eat that today. And then yeah, rice, beans, and a good old tomato salad. So yeah, I already have that defrosting over here. Once that is done, let me just take these things. I need to wash like 2 items, which is a little coffee cup from today. Yeah, I'm just gonna let that defrost. I think these are from Costco also. Yeah, pretty much everything is from Costco. Here's Ruby. She's not feeling good today. Her stomach is making all little like those little rumbling sounds, like there's a lot going on. And she also did not eat her breakfast. Like it's still out there, and she always tears that up. Like ever since I started home cooking her food, like she loves to eat it. But yeah, she's just kind of down today. I was sitting outside with her in case she needs to like throw up or, you know, go to the bathroom, things like that. But she was just laying on the deck, like she doesn't want to do anything. Your tummy's hurting, huh? Your tummy's hurting. Yeah. Alright, so let me go ahead and turn this light off. And let's head to the bathroom, girl. Let's fix this hair. Let's chat. Alright, let's put a little lip balm on. Laneige. And let's get to chatting, girl. Like I said, I'm gonna start off with my hair. And we're just gonna chat, girl. So things that I have left in my 20s, or mindsets, mentalities, just things that I've left behind, that have changed now that I am in my 30 grown woman era. Which is crazy. So I'm gonna start with this. This is just a leave-in conditioning and styling elixir. I kind of just like to put this on my hands and then kind of just start detangling. I know I'm gonna have to detangle quite a bit from the back. It might be not that, actually, it might not be that bad because I think I detangled some of my hair yesterday. But yeah, I wrote down, how many things did I write down? I wrote down 4 because I know that I'm gonna go into these topics and it's gonna be a conversation. So the first mindset that I have left behind in my 20s is feeling like what is next? What is next? What is next? What's the next thing going on? So listen. Okay, so recently I've done, well, pretty much anytime I do like a Q&A on Instagram, whatever like that, like, you know, I let people ask me questions, and there's always a question in there of, Fatima, what is next for you? Are you getting a new car, a new house? Are you moving? New business? Like, what is the next big thing for you? And I'm sure like people don't mean any harm with that question, but it gets me thinking, like, why are we in this mentality that there always has to be something coming up next? Hold on, let me make some space right here because of course I'm gonna be shedding hair. I gotta put it somewhere. But yeah, there's always like, you know, where's this mentality coming from of what is next? Like, why does there always need to be something big going on next? So I feel like that is something that I definitely left behind in my 20s, because I used to think that way. I used to think like, you know, whenever I would accomplish something big, I was always like, all right, I did that. What is next for me? So you know, I feel like that's something that I definitely left behind, because right now I'm in my living era. Like, I'm literally in my present era. Like, I'm just enjoying the moment. Call it what you want. In my, you know, in my still era. I don't even know what to call it, but I'm just in the presence of enjoying the things that I've accomplished. Because to be honest, when I was, let's say when I was like 20 or 21, like some of the things, or honestly the life that I live now was only like a dream. Like it was like I knew I was working towards, or I had to like go hard in school or do what I had to do to like be able to like live this life. So why would I now be like in, you know, at 30 years of age thinking what's next? Like, oh my God, what's the next house I'm gonna live in? Like, do I need to start upgrading and looking at houses? And now because I can afford something bigger, I need to move into something bigger, or what's the next car? Like, it's so stressful, you know, and it's crazy. I think it's something that really goes on in like our society, especially here like in America, like the consumerism. Like there's, you know, people always feel like they need to have the next big thing. And so to me, I feel like that's something that I really left behind, because I'm just learning to love and to enjoy it, like just being able to enjoy all the things that I worked hard for. Because like I said, years ago, like this life was literally only a dream to me. Like, you know, to be able to have my own house, like that I built, you know, a house that I built from the ground up. Like it used to be a piece of land, and like, you know, this house was like built for me. That is like a dream. To have a walk-in pantry, to have like, you know, a big kitchen with a big islands and the white kitchen. Y'all know, if you remember from my old vlogs, like I always wanted the white kitchen. That was like a thing I always thought about. And you know, the big bathroom with the shower, like, you know, being able to have a house that I can change and make upgrades to. Like I'm actually getting ready to remodel this bathroom that I'm in right now, which is my master bathroom. And some other things, which that's a whole other topic. But yeah, I think just that sensation of like, what is next? Like that's definitely something I left behind. And I'm glad that like my mentality changed with, you know, within that, like with that topic, because, you know, it's rough. Like why are we, you know, once you accomplish your business, like why now do you feel like what is next? Like, what's the next big thing you need to do? Like, oh my God, I opened a practice. What can I do that's bigger than that? Like, you know how much pressure and stress that causes on people? Like, why? Just enjoy, like, enjoy your big accomplishment. Live in that. You know, don't feel like you need to rush into the next thing. So yeah, I guess I kind of answered, like, that question that I always get in my Q&A. I don't have any plans for what's big, like what's the next big thing for me. Like I'm just like I'm truly just living in my moment, enjoying what I worked hard for in my 20s, and just soaking in this moment. Like whatever comes next is just gonna be something that happened naturally, or, you know, I felt ready for, but it's not like I'm in a rush to like upgrade my life, like all this stuff. Like we're constantly in this feeling of like wanting to upgrade our lives, and sometimes I feel like it's not even for like self-fulfillment, but it's more for like showing, because it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like to let people see like, yeah, oh my God, now she moves into this much bigger house. Like she must be doing well in her business. And girl, she got that new like SUV now. It looks like the business is going well. It looks like her job is going well. Like, you know, whatever it is. All right, let me look for an oil. Do I want to do coconut oil? Yeah, let's go. I don't know. No, let's just do coconut oil. As y'all saw, I didn't really have that many tangles in my hair. But yeah, guys, that's the first thing that I feel like that mindset has been left behind. And it feels really great. It feels really great to just be able to just sit and enjoy and not feel like, okay, I need to work even harder because now I need to move on to the next best thing. Yeah, like let's all, and like I said before, like when I was in my earlier 20s, I did have that mindset. Like I would accomplish something big. Like I remember when I published my book, because it had to, you know, it took me a while to like write the book and publish it, and like the whole process of like actually releasing my book, you know, it took me a while. It was something that I really, because I had no guidance. You know what I'm saying? I had no guidance. I was just figuring it out from scratch basically. And so when it was finally out there and published, I remember that feeling of like, oh wow, that was like amazing, but now what can I do? Like, you know, or even like after I graduated MP school, honestly I think that my mindset started to change like once I graduated MP school, because that was like a huge accomplishment for me. And, you know, for a little while, I was like, okay, like, now what? Like, I literally spent my whole 20s, like, a big portion of, like, my life, you know, to accomplish this degree. So like, now what? But then, you know, I quickly learned, and I think that that's when my mindset started changing of like, there doesn't have to be another next big thing. Like, soak in this moment. Like, you worked for this. Like, that's it. You're good. All right. Next thing that I feel like I have left behind in my 20s is oversharing. Girl, this is a tough one because this is an interesting conversation, I feel, because as a content creator, as a vlogger, you know, like, we're really putting our lives out there. And y'all know, those of you that have been following me for years and years, y'all know I've been on this thing for years, since like 2015, like about to graduate nursing school. And I've shared like so much of my life, of course, to an extent. I feel like I've never really been one to like a big overshare, because sometimes I see other creators and I'm like, oh my goodness, like, they're really putting everything out there. And I don't think I've ever really been that way, but I used to share a lot more than what I share now. I feel like, honestly, I'm in this era of life, and I guess it does come with like getting older, of just like really valuing my privacy. Like, we don't understand how, like, privacy is honestly luxury. Like, privacy, because we're in this world that, like, it almost feels like anybody and everybody can have access to you. So because we're in this world of like, of being an open book, especially with these social media platforms, etc., you know, being able to have, ooh, there's a little knot right there. Yeah, being able to like have privacy is like an underrated luxury. So I feel like I'm kind of in that stage where I'm just loving my private life. And it's tough with, like I said, with being a content creator, a YouTuber, a vlogger, whatever you want to call it, especially a vlogger, because I feel like, you know, with vlogs, like, you are putting parts of your life out there. You are putting parts of your day out there, which it just seems like, I don't even know how to explain like this feeling of oversharing. I think it just, I don't know, I feel like you kind of do reach an age where you're like, this is kind of crazy. And I love y'all. Like, I love YouTube. I love chit chatting. I love this thing. But sometimes I don't know, I've had those moments where it's like, why is this a thing? Like, how is this even normal? Like, we're really just grabbing our camera and telling people like, well, today I'm doing this. And, you know, people are getting to see like sneak peeks of your day. Always loved it because, you know, you think you're speaking to like your friends. It's just like you're on FaceTime with your friends. But, you know, we forget to remember that this is the public internet. Like, anybody can have access to, like, you know, that's crazy. Like, to be able to like people are really looking at my bathroom right now. Like, who knows, like, who in the world can like see this video and get to see the inside of your bathroom? Like, in a regular normal life, like, that's a privilege to have a guest in your home. You get what I'm saying? So I don't even know if I'm making any kind of sense right now, but I think I've definitely reached an age where like I just, you know, the sharing things, and I just like keeping things to myself. And like I said, it's been difficult with being a content creator and a vlogger, because there'll be times where I'm like in the middle of vlogging and I'm like, you know what, never mind. Like, I don't really want to say that. Or I'll be like, never mind, I think I don't want to pick up the camera because I'm out eating today, or at this event today, or I'm doing this so-and-so activity. So yeah, like before, in my earlier YouTube days, like I definitely shared a lot more. Like, y'all got to see and hear me speak on a lot more things. But I feel like now, I don't know, I'm just really enjoying privacy, you guys. And like I said, it's hard with being a YouTuber, because it really gets to a point where it's like, you don't know. Whew, hold on, I'm getting tired. My arms are hurting. I had to go check on Ruby. Like, I'm like, where is she? Because she's not on the bed. I didn't see her anywhere, but she's actually sitting, well, she's laying like under my vanity. So cute. I don't know, I think I was talking, oh yeah, as like a YouTuber, it's hard because sometimes, you know, it's like I don't know what to even share anymore, like what kind of content to create with still feeling like, okay, I'm still having like my privacy. Like, I don't know, and even like on Instagram story, you guys, like when I was younger, I would be on there every day. Like, there was not a day that went by, for the most part, that I didn't get on IG story and like talk, like actually be like with the phone and like chatting and saying something like, hey guys, so like today, which I'm sure you guys missed, and I'm sure you guys have seen like the transition of like, you know, me just being pretty much less active on all platforms. But, you know, I guess now y'all know why. It's because I'm kind of in that phase of life where I just love like just being quiet. Like just being quiet and chilling and enjoying my life and not feeling like I have to take a picture of this because, you know, I'm in this nice outfit. And I used to feel bad about it because, you know, as a vlogger, you're like, oh my God, like I'm outside, I'm having this fun activity and like this could be vlog footage, you know, to make the vlog more fun and more interesting. Like my vlogs are so boring. I'm always in the house. And I used to like feel bad that like I wasn't capturing those moments or actually sharing those moments. You know, I used to think like, oh my God, like every time I'm dressed, like I never take a picture. And it's usually low key. It's like that. Anytime I'm like dressed in an outfit, like I just went out on Saturday, girl. Makeup was beads, like hair, the curls were like on point. Outfit was cute, like the whole thing, and not one picture. And it's like before I would feel like, dang, like I'm just not sharing enough. But now it's like, no, that's just part of that's where I'm at. Like, why should I feel bad because I didn't get to take a picture and post my outfit? Like, I enjoyed it. I looked cute in real life. And that's where we're at. But yeah, that's kind of where I'm at with that point. Let me know if you guys feel me on that. If you're like my age or older than me or even younger than me. Like, how do y'all feel right now with our current climates, the current era of like social media? I feel like right now we're in this oversharing stage even more than before, because like now with these new apps coming out like TikTok, and you know, I feel like on TikTok it's a little bit more of a younger crowd. Like, you know, you have your Gen Zers, which they are like crazy about oversharing. Like, I'm telling you right now, we're in this stage of like being an open freaking book. Like, people are posting at work, like nobody cares about nothing, okay? The nurses are posting at the hospital. They're posting things about work. I mean, not even just the nurses, but like all kind of professional, like you see everything on TikTok. I'm seeing police officers like recording certain things about their day. Lawyers, therapists, like you could literally find anything. And then just the things that people are comfortable sharing with, like their relationship, their house, like their family life. Like, we're in this open book era. So let me know how y'all feel about that. Yeah, like how do y'all feel about that? I really want to hear, because to me it just feels like a lot. It's truly a lot, and I hope that people understand, like I said, these newer creators and stuff, like they understand that you have to keep some things private. Like, this is literally the internet and it's not safe out here. So yeah, that was the second thing that I feel like I've left behind in my 20s. Yeah, I keep like raking through my hair and hair comes out. This is good though, like when my hair is curly, because I feel like it's really like, you know, you're getting all the loose ends out and then it's not just randomly shedding. I'm gonna go grab my dry shampoo and I'll be back. I had to take my robe off. I was getting hot. This is why I like to keep my hair up, because I get hot. You guys, I can't find my dry shampoo and I wonder if I'm out. I must be, because it's nowhere. So yeah, let me dig into my little travel bag, because I have my travel dry shampoo in here. So I'm gonna have to like pull her out. But yeah, guys, that's just kind of where I feel with the oversharing and just sharing in general. I feel like, you know, before we talk about this word like vulnerable so much, and you know, people like audiences love when creators and influencers are vulnerable on camera. And you know, I've had my moments where like I've shared a lot. Like, I've shared things that, you know, were definitely like vulnerable moments and things like that, or vulnerable circumstances. And to be quite honest, like, it never felt good after sharing those kind of things. I always had that feeling of like, maybe I should have kept that to myself, or maybe I should have taken that to my journal. Like, you know, I knew, and I guess I've known like for a while, like it's never felt good to be vulnerable and open on social media, like on the internet, because like I said, people can just grab that moment and just grab you at your lowest, which has happened to me. Like I said, back then, like I would share certain things and people would like attack me like at my weakest, and like that's not a fun place to be. So you know, even things like that, like sharing certain stories and things, and I know, like I said, I know as viewers, as audiences, y'all enjoy that because you get to like relate, you know, you get to relate, and you get to see like we're real people. Like, we go through things, we struggle, we cry, we have anxiety, like we go through things just like you do, and that makes you feel relatable, or like, oh, she's being open, she's being real, like things like that. I used to get that all the time, like, girl, I love you because you're real. Like, you know, you always talk about the struggles of nursing, and it's not all like, you know, fun. And you know, I would get those, and I still do, I get those comments all the time, like, you know, you feel like you can relate to me, you can relate to certain things that I experience. All right, I'm gonna do my dry shampoo. This is the perfect hair day. This is actually pretty full. So yeah, I'm gonna do a little bit. Oh my god, I literally put it on my hair and not on my scalp. I have to look at the mirror. Let me know if you guys recommend any other dry shampoos. I feel like I've been using this one for a while. It works really great for me, but if you have any other recommendations, I'm open to trying them, especially for dark hair girls, because for me, I have to really work this into my hair because there's going to be a lot of like powdery marks and stuff like that. I know there's one that sprays out brown, but I don't know if I would like that because I feel like it's going to get on my pillow and stuff. Okay, so I think that's all I had to say about the oversharing, you guys. I hope y'all feel me on that. I hope y'all understand, like, you know, as a YouTuber and as a creator, like, I still love y'all and stuff, but like, that's kind of where I'm at. That's kind of where I'm at, and I'm trying to find the balance of like still sharing, still creating, still showing parts of my life, but like keeping my privacy, because I'm loving the luxury of a privacy. Okay, third point, caring what people think. Now, I've never really been one to care what people think, but I feel like as I've gotten older, like literally into like my late 20s and things like that, y'all should see Ruby right now. Oh my gosh, she's like cuddled up grabbing my robe, like poor baby. I need to figure out what to give her. But yeah, I feel like as I've gotten older, like literally into like 26ish. Okay, and when I say like not caring what people think, I'm not talking about like just, you know, that little comment on your video or that little comment on Instagram. Like, obviously that's never been something for me to care about, nor will it ever be. But when I say not caring what people think, I'm talking like even people like in your everyday life, like people that know you, family, friends. Like, I feel like sometimes people have probably mean the best and just kind of want to give you advice and give you like their 2 cents or their opinion. But like now at this age, I feel like I'm old, like I'm grown enough to like make my own decisions and know for the most part like what I'm doing, what's best for my life, like my choices, how I want to live my life, like things like that. So when I say like not caring what people think, I'm talking about that, like just kind of taking, you know, what people say with a grain of salt, like oh, that's how you feel, or like that's your opinion on that. That's cool, I'll take that into consideration, but at the end of the day, like I'm grown, like I'm really making my own decisions. I'm designing my own life. I'm choosing to do the things that I want to do, because I'm you know, like I'm grown, y'all. Like, you know, I'm not a kid anymore where you kind of have to guide my decisions. So that's one point. And I think in general, just like in general, like I really don't care. I really have gotten to a point where I don't care. Like I with everything, like I just, you know, it feels so good to like be free and like not really care, honestly. I don't even know how else to describe it. Like it's just like a truly like not caring, and it feels just so good to like be out and I don't know, honestly, just not like in a way like tune out the world and just live how you want to live. I am almost done. I feel like I took up this whole chat like kind of refreshing my hair. I'm not gonna retouch the curls at all because I kind of like, you probably can't tell with the light, but I'm liking these big like mermaid wave situation going on. So yeah, I'm just gonna leave it at that. I just kind of wanted it to be hydrated. And I'm not gonna do that much dry shampoo. I can definitely do a little more, but because I'm not going out today or really not gonna have my hair down today, I'd rather put in the dry shampoo tomorrow. All All right, so let's see what I've jotted down for the last one. I told you I was gonna go into like topics. Oh, oh yeah. So the next one, going out often. Again, I've never really been one to go out, but when I say going out, I'm talking about like on the weekends, like just locally. Like I'm not talking about traveling and doing things like that. I'm talking about just being out in the mix, you know, in your local town, going out with friends, things like that. Now, I don't mean like just cut that out of your life, but I think, I don't know, before, like I used to feel like if I was at home, like on a weekend, like I kind of felt like, okay, I'm wasting my youth kind of thing. Like I need to be out, I need to be enjoying things. And like I don't feel that way at all anymore. Like I feel like if anything, that is my enjoyment. Like being at home in my peace and my space. Like I don't understand how much I love being at home. And now that I've designed, like, you know, my home is truly like a home. You know, my house truly feels like a home. You know, I've designed it to where it's like full enjoyment for me. Like I have a backyard, I can go and read a book outside, like everything about it, cooking in my own kitchen, like everything just feels like enjoyment to me. And it feels like much more enjoyment than being out in the mix, like socializing with people. Like I said, I'm not saying that I don't do that. Now, of course, if my friends are in town or I'm out of town with somebody, like, you know, that's gonna be the activity. You know, I'm gonna enjoy going out on the weekends and things like that. But yeah, I feel like I've definitely kind of outgrown that stage where you kind of feel like you need to be doing something, especially on the weekends and stuff. Like I said, I've never been one to like be out every weekend, but there were times where I felt like, okay, girl, I am like 25, like this is my time to like be out. And I kind of felt bad, or almost even like pushed myself to like be out, because I felt like, oh, I was young, like this is what I need to be doing. All right, let me put my hair back up. So yeah, let me know how you guys feel, my 30 plus gang, if y'all can relate to that. If y'all just, I don't know, like being at home is just such an enjoyment. Like it's so peaceful, it's just everything. I feel like I'm kind of at that point where I only really leave the house as far as like going out and doing stuff to like either leave the country or go out of town, like be on a flight somewhere. That's really when I'm like, okay, I'm outside. But as far as like being outside, like in my local city, you know, like every now and then, that's cute. We'll go get cute, have a little dinner, do whatever, you know. But like, I don't know, I'm just loving chilling so much. It's like the best feeling. So let me wash my hands because I've been all in this hair, all in this oil. And I don't know, I was gonna shape up my brows a little bit, but I think I don't need to. They look pretty good. I usually take, you know, the little straight razor and just kind of clean them up, but I don't think it's time, and I don't want to have to like do that. Yesterday I took off my cluster lashes. I was just playing around with them last Sunday because I've been practicing. Yeah, like I've been practicing so that I can get faster with it, like whenever I actually do want to put them on for whatever that I'm doing. So I was just practicing on the last Sunday. I had them on for a week, and that was like my favorite set that I did. They came out like super even, super perfect. But yeah, I had them on for like a week, and then yesterday I took them off. My eyelashes are so clean, washed all the glue off. Fully fresh, fully fresh. Yeah guys, that was like the 4 things that I had jotted down that I was like, let me start with this. Of course there's like more things that I feel like I've kind of outgrown, but I feel like those were the 4 main like mentalities that I feel like I'm just not with that anymore. You know, the oversharing, the feeling like what's next, caring about, you know, what people have to say about how you're living your life, or like the choices that you're making. And then you know, feeling like I have to be out in the mix, because if I'm not, I'm like missing out or like wasting my young years. Like as if that's the only entertainment and things, like, you know what I'm saying? On my robe. Is that comfortable? Let me know if you guys know any dog remedies for when they have an upset stomach, because this happens quite a bit. Like she'll have the wrong treat and boom. And that's why I don't feed her like a lot of stuff. Like now it's just all home cooked stuff, and if I want to give her a treat, it's like some type of vegetable, or like I like to make those little frozen things and just put like different fruits and applesauce, like just things that she can eat, rather than just buying those little treats and stuff. Guys, well, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up the video here. Let me know if you guys want, actually let me know down below like what other topics y'all want me to talk about, like maybe mistakes that I made in my 20s, like things like that. Let's just keep the series going. Yeah, let's keep the chats going in the vlog, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.